let's see. Somebody was asking earlier, before we knew what the real question was. They were asking, overall, should we buy this gun? What do you think?
I highly recommend it. At first, I was kind of skeptical about it. I was trying to look for reviews about the gun, couldn't find any. But I'm very happy that I made my decision and purchased this weapon. My friend thought that the original Wii 1911 would be better than this gun. I disagree. I feel this gun is much better. The slide itself, I had not put any lubricant on this. Despite I did shoot it earlier, but when I first purchased the gun, it was completely dry. I barely put any force, and the gun just slid back easily. That's one thing I like about this gun. It's very lightweight. You don't have to put much strength. You don't have to worry about putting too much force on the gun. It just goes easily with flow. And along with that, the gun itself just looks nice. I mean, I like the dark paint on it. You can also sand it, get it chrome, paint it whatever you want. It's a really nice gun. The grip feels comfortable. It feels firm in your hand.
This gun, remember that the barrel is silver. In this video, it might look gold right here, but it is silver. Also, let's take a look inside the internals, the goods.
Okay, so to disassemble this gun, there are two little nudges in there. The first one that's all the way over here, that's just your regular slide lock. Okay, you just push that in and it locks your gun. However, this one right here, I don't know if you can see it over here. What you do is you just line it up, kind of tilt it to the side, and on the other side of the gun, there's a little tiny hole right here. What you do is, I'm going to push that with my finger once this is situated with this hole over here. And you just push it. Kind of comes right out. You can just pull it out. Don't worry, your gun's not going to jump off all over the place. Slides right off the gun. You have two pieces. Now you have the 1911 slide right here.
This spring generally hits, clocks out, makes this gun clock on about 320, 325, including green gas. Propane, we haven't chronoed it yet, but we're expecting at least 375 with this gun, which is primarily ideal for the place that we go to because it's 380 the limit.
Yeah. Most pistols aren't going to go over 400 either way, unless you have like a Luger or whatever you want to use, Ruger. The original Wii's go about like 350, so I mean, I haven't really chronoed this gun yet, so who knows, it could be going that. This gun, however, what you would do to clean it is, I can also show you how to disassemble the gun. What you do is you just pull this out. The spring comes right out. You can buy these springs. You can upgrade to a garter, 150% recoil. Take that out. Over here, it slides itself right out. And then what you do is, this part is completely removable at that time. And you could just pop it right out and remove it. To save you some time, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some disassemble videos of how to remove this gun, but that's pretty much the standard. And then, in order to put it back, you just really fast disassemble. Just take it. Okay. Now, in order to clean this gun, and I'll show you how to do it because I haven't done it myself yet. We just take some spray like this.
By the way, that's P-Force. It's about $5 a can. Kind of small can, but it's enough if you don't use a lot of it, because primarily it's only used for cleaning, and you wouldn't be spraying a lot on your gun, just a good amount.
This gun is actually kind of lubed up a little bit,
yeah.
Because I just used the green gas.
It's a little wet.
But I'll just show you a quick shot. Okay, you just want to just get just a little bit inside here. That's your actual slide motion. Okay. And then what you should do is you should also take this part of the gun, pull this back. Just get it right in there. You can also just get on the sides where the actual slide is moving on the gun. Just add just a little bit, you don't need that much. Let's use my shemag here.
Damp it down a little bit.
Up. You don't want it dripping wet, just oiled up. If you get them on any other parts of the gun, it should be fine. I mean, dries out. So what you do, I generally like to put it back this way. You just line these two up. Goes right back in. And then, in order to put this pin back in, you just pull it back to where that slot meets. The slot should meet there. Push the pin in. You hear a click. Your gun's fine. Just pull your slide just back a little bit, and your gun should be lubricated. You can also just take a quick rag, polish it down, gives it a nice clean. So, any other questions while I'm doing this? Let's see. Any other general information that you can think of yourself?
Do you recommend giving this a paint job?
As a matter of fact, yes and no. I like painting my guns, as you can see on the other videos. However, this gun itself, I like the paint on it. It's a nice black. It's not too dark. It's more of a gunmetal kind of color. However, I would chrome my gun by sanding this down, making it this color, and then possibly adding just, a little bit of silver paint just to top it off. However, I mean, if you want to paint yours woodland or desert, I think that would look really nice on this gun. However, I don't play on those teams, so, I mean, I wouldn't personally, but I would recommend you doing that for your gun if you wanted a different look. Also, there are a few features that I forgot to mention on this gun. This is the mag release. This is the trigger, 3-hole trigger, if anybody's wondering. There's a thumb safety right up here. Push it right up. Slide won't go back, so even if you try to fire the gun, it's not going to cock back, so there won't be any firing. Push it down. Back here, the lever tail. You cannot fire or pull the trigger unless you are pushing this down or gripping it with your hand.
So technically it's a double safety.
Yes. The hammer goes back halfway and also goes back full to where you release it. Generally when you just pull the gun back, release it, hammer goes back just like all other guns. There is also a railing system for this gun. It is not a Weaver rail system. It is a 45 Picatinny. So you can put any kind of standard rifle things on here, such as a laser, which I have on this gun. It's not in here for this review. It's very nice. I recommend it.